In today's video, we're taking a look at Hackney Yard, one of the 8 new maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and we're starting right now. Thanks for tuning in. My name is RJ McIntyre, the Scottish Gamer, and I create Call of Duty hint, tips and montage videos to support you to be a better gamer. If you want to hear all of the latest Modern Warfare news, then make sure to start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. For those of you that don't know, Modern Warfare 2019 follows Captain Price as well as an elite group of SAS UK Special Forces through dedicated missions around the globe. These missions are said to be true to life and as realistic as possible within a gaming environment. Over the last few generations of Call of Duty, player numbers have been in a steady decline, where players are now moving on to other free gaming platforms such as Fortnite, Apex Legends and other first-person shooter games. Call of Duty's decided in order to combat this, they would go back to the drawing board. They've invited back all of the original developers that created beloved historical games such as Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. These developers have been brought back and told to scrap everything they've done before, to go back to the drawing board and reinvent the wheel, so to speak. This started with some really intensive market research, where they sat down with the top streamers and gamers around the globe and asked them specific questions about what they wanted from a game. The answers to these questions included a more realistic and challenging gameplay, graphically excellent, and superb audio. To do this, the Modern Warfare development crew went away to gun ranges. They held every single weapon that's in this game and fired it at ranges to learn exactly how the guns moved, handled and weighed. They've used the latest and greatest in facial recognition software to use face actors to create the characters within the game, and use this mapping software to mimic that on every character that you see throughout the gameplay. They've used ballistic experts to mimic the actual bullet drop-off of every ammunition type and show exactly how a bullet moves through the air. The developers took all of this real-life experience back into the game development suite, where they went back to the drawing board and threw out everything that wasn't perfect. They then from there built up the game from scratch. They took brand new game mechanics, including lean and movement of players. They've then enhanced the graphics and brought it into the 4K generation. They've tuned the audio, so it's now the true surround sound experience for those gamers that like to use high-end, dedicated gaming headsets. The Call of Duty developers then reached out to all of the military forces around the world to find out exactly how they would handle every situation that's in the game. All of that experience has then been brought into Modern Warfare 2019 to make Call of Duty's latest title the most realistic gameplay ever. Ultimately, therefore, answering the question and delivering upon the market research of what gamers truly want to see. This has the entire gaming community up in arms and totally ready to get copies of this game on its launch date on October 25th, or to get access through pre-order to the beta on September 12th this year. Media coverage for this game has been off the charts. There was a live stream unveiling of multiplayer which included the best streamers around the world, with top names such as Shroud and Dr. Disrespect, as well as celebrities from online around all different genres. Before that, they flew all these streamers across to LA to see a behind closed doors secret look into Modern Warfare to give feedback onto what the game looked and felt like before it was even shown to the public, something that Call of Duty doesn't do very often. This sparked some widestream press announcements right off the bat when media outlets seen the campaign gameplay being so realistic. Some of them even said it was too far for a game and demanded censorship. However, Activision, sticking to its guns and listening to the gaming community, stuck to the market research and demanded that all gameplay stay as realistic as possible. Every streamer around the world who has currently played this game has mentioned how fantastic the look and feel of this game is, in terms of graphics, gameplay, player movement, and also the weapon handling. With just so much new to the Call of Duty game this year, it's really important that gamers who take it seriously every year must learn the basics before launch. And that's where these type of videos come in handy. I'm here to take you through each and every map so that you can get the best possible start come beta testing on September 12th or on launch night on October 25th. So, without further ado, let's take an actual close-up look at this map, Hackney Yard. So, Hackney Yard is based in London, which is the capital city of England within the UK. Most of this information is graphically accurate in terms of the Union Jacks dotted around the map, and in terms of the police vehicles that are dotted around, it does look very UK themed. A few details that are minor that they have got wrong are things like the police vehicles. In this area of London, the cars would have a different wrap. In terms of the vehicle licence plates, they show European licence plates and not UK ones. However, unless you're from the United Kingdom, those aren't things that you would particularly notice and don't impact the overall game. Now, Hackney Yard is somewhere inside the centre of London, so it is jam-packed with buildings and alleyways, as well as some graphics in the background that show some building works taking place, and everything you would expect to see in day-to-day life. The reason that Modern Warfare has created maps inside what would be the gamer's local community, again, is to add to the realistic feel of this game. When you feel like the action's taking place in your backyard, it's going to attract you to the game even more. Modern Warfare 2019 has pledged to get away from the traditional 3-lane map, and that's what they've done with Hackney Yard. They've created a more vertical and versatile map, with multiple routes moving throughout one side to the other. This has a combination of long line of sights for snipers, as well as fast action-packed close-up gunfights for SMGs and tactical rifles. With so much variety in a single map in terms of height, line of sight and fast action-packed gameplay in the centre, navigating through corridors, alleyways and buildings, it's going to completely change the way that gamers play. By that, you cannot stick to one single loadout for the entire game. You'll have to use perks like Overkill and take two separate weapons, one for long range and one for close-up gunfights with a high fire rate. Graphically, this map is superb. The attention to detail is so on point, it's unbelievable. Right down to minor details in terms of cracks within concrete, rubbish lying about on the ground, and traffic cones everywhere in centralised London. Not to mention the overlooked details in terms of brickwork and metallic containers that just look so realistic and true to life, it's unbelievable. Because of the realism within the graphics, as well as the audio, the big thing in terms of the audio is footstep identification for directional play, and also hearing the bullets from machine guns land on the ground after fire rate. This map is very much one that will be best played by teams in terms of the way that you would have to work together to protect yourself from different angles simultaneously. This map also strikes me as one that would be best played on game modes such as Domination or Search and Destroy, just because it has that more tactical gameplay feel about this map. As always, in every single map, there is always a power position. In this map, the power position is the multi-storey building directly in front of you on screen right now. If you're able to hold on to the upper floor of this building, then you will have direct line of sight into the opposing enemy spawn. That will be a position that will allow you to control that building and control the overall tempo of the game. One other important thing to remember when playing in Modern Warfare and holding onto a power position is that grenades now have the ability to open doors. So if an opposing player was to throw a grenade at the lowercase door, that would actually blow the doors wide open and give snipers and LMG users the ability to empty clips inside that room. So it's very important that you secure the room at all angles. In my opinion, on this map, the best class choice for you should be to run an SMG with a sniper rifle, using overkill as your perk. That way you'll have the ability to handle combat at both close range and long distance. I would also suggest using tactical grenades such as concussions, as well as high damage lethal grenades such as the frag or any type of cluster grenade that you can get your hands on. If you are planning on holding down one of the power positions within this map with a sniper rifle or an LMG, you may want to consider substituting your tactical grenade for something like a claymore. That's going to stop opposing players sneaking up behind you and getting easy kills. I would also suggest running low value kill streaks when playing on Hackney Yard. Kill streaks such as care packages are going to be of no use because there's just far too many angles at which an opposing player could take a shot and potentially ruin your opportunity to get hold of your kill streak. I would suggest running lower value kill streaks with the brand new kill streak, White Phosphorus, as your opportunity if you're able to get a 13 kill streak. White Phosphorus, if you're not aware, is the brand new kill streak inside Modern Warfare 2019, which is an aerial bombardment of gas-filled canisters. These gas canisters are designed to distract and disorientate enemy players. However, it will also cause damage to any enemy player who ventures too close to one of these gas-emitting canisters. In Hackney Yard, with the majority of the gameplay taking place outside, White Phosphorus as a kill streak has the potential to do immense damage, especially if you can drop that on one of the main channels across from one side of the map to the other. Even better if you can land it somewhere near the opposing spawn. If you want more information on all of the different loadouts that you can use in Modern Warfare, the details of all of the perks and the details in regards to the entire weapon range, as well as the customization through Gunsmith, then check out the video in the card on screen right now. Now, if you've enjoyed the reveal and the detailed explanation of Hackney Yard, then why not check out the rest of the series where I showcase each of the 8 Call of Duty Modern Warfare maps that we currently know about. The 8 maps are Gunrunner, Azure Cave, both night and day, Anaya Palace, Grasna Raid, Hackney Yard, and all of the 2 vs 2 maps Pine, Stack and King. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I'm RJ McIntyre, the Scottish Gamer, and I create Call of Duty hint, tips and montage videos. So if you want to stay up to date with all of the latest news on Modern Warfare, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you don't miss anything. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and I'll see you next time.